I think stars are aligning for a prolonged pause. There isn't really a lot of need to go beyond the current monetary policy stance, which is heading toward another rate hike this week. And after that, as disinflation materializes, real rates will keep going up, even if the Fed holds the nominal interest rate unchanged. So from the Fed's perspective, whatever insurance they want to take, that policy needs to be guarded against any unwarranted or unexpected flare-up in inflation, just in case, that would happen automatically. Hence, there is a very strong case for them to say that in the foreseeable future, given their forecast, given global and domestic price developments, it makes sense to hold the nominal rate unchanged, which would constitute additional monetary tightening in terms of real rate increases in the second half of this year.
So tell me, in terms of cues from the Fed for Asia and Asian central banks, how tight is the correlation? I mean, we talk about in terms of trade, in terms of economic growth, et cetera. It's always, look, where China goes, the rest of the region pretty much follows as well. In terms of monetary policy, because China's going the other way, Japan, who knows, but it seems to be at the opposite end of the cycle as well.
Yes, interesting divergence, isn't it? That we have the Fed probably one and done, Europe quite not there yet. ECB will not be able to give a signal like that. And here in Asia, as far as the Bank of Japan is concerned, on the margin, of course, it's a hawkish tilt. Normalization related signals would be expected from them in this or in the forthcoming meetings. For the rest of Asia, to your question about correlation, Martin, it works at the early part of the cycle. If the Fed commences rate hike, it's very, very difficult for central banks in Asia not to respond to that, at least to some extent. But now we're at a very mature part of the cycle. Markets are inherently forward-looking. As the markets price in flattening nominal rate in the West, it would materialize into decreasing pressure for central banks in emerging market Asia going forward. I really can't see any central bank out there very keen to tighten policy any further.